Yes.
That's what it's going to be about. I'm just putting it that way so you can see it when you watch it back.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oops. This is a past, present, future. This is an energy that's hindering your journey currently. This is an energy that's helping your journey currently. This is an energy of what the overall reading is going to be about. So this is, and I'll get it upright first. It's the Six of Swords, which typically means you're moving on from a painful past when it's in the upright.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the reverse. So to me, because this is going to be your overall reading energy, I just feel like this is saying that you currently are in a good space. Like there's nothing that you're moving on from. Like that's all behind you. When it's in the upright, it talks about, moving towards spirit or like this is your inner child and you're moving them away from painful things. But I feel like since it's in the reverse, it's things that you've dealt with already and you're just in a good space. Also, swords talk about our intellect, our mind, our thoughts. That's what the swords are. It's air energy. So I feel like you've processed it intellectually. These are the emotional waters down here that you've went through, because like I said, this card is in the reverse. So it's like, I think this is just a confirmation that you did a good job dealing with what you had to deal with.
Okay.
And you brought it to a good place. That's the feeling I got off from that card. Okay. So your past energy is the Queen of Pentacles and in reverse. So I feel like you're coming from a past energy of not feeling fulfilled. Pentacles talk about how we make our way in the world, our money. It's monetary. I feel like there was a place in your past where you were wavering. You weren't really sure what you wanted to do, how you wanted to make your money, or how you wanted to spend your money, or there was something around that you weren't sure, because it's in the reverse. You weren't sure if you were making the right choices as far as what's going to help you achieve a well-being in, as far as with money. Something was holding you back because it's in the reverse. But that's a past energy. So you could still be carrying that into the future, but there's definitely a past energy of worry or something with regards to pentacles.
What are pentacles?
Pentacles, that's just what that is. But pentacles stand for money, our worth, how we get money, our jobs. I mean, that is pentacle energy. Okay. So it could be your worth. It could be something in the past that you weren't feeling worthy, and it could have something to do with this card that you've, something with past energy. Okay, your present energy is the Knight of Wands, but it's in reverse, which is typically a good thing, because that just means this wand energy is slowed down. If you look at it this way, it's pretty aggressive energy. Wands talk about our fire in our belly. It stands for fire, and it does represent Leo. So wands are fire energy. It talks about, like I said, the fire in our belly are what drives us, what motivates us, what we want to do. And I feel like that is slowed down, which is good, because when it's in the upright, it can be very aggressive. So, and knights are typically action cards. So there's something that excites you currently. It's wand energy, but you're not full bore going towards it. You're really taking your time, even though you know that this is something that's very exciting for you. And it doesn't have to be with a job. It can be just a life situation. It can just be maybe you're just allowing things more to happen instead of like trying to make them happen.
Mhm.
It's just because it's in the reverse. Maybe you're just allowing things to happen. But whatever it is, it's very exciting for you. Okay. Your future energy is the Queen of Swords, which I love this energy. This typically represents Aquarius because it's sword energy. It's air energy. Swords are fast. They're quick. They speak their mind. They take no bullshit. They cut it out very easily. If it's something that they don't want in their life, they have the Queen energy and they will cut it out. So this is in your future energy. You will be, that's a very commanding. The Queen is the top of the female energy archetype, and its kings are for male, and it can go either way. If this was a king, it would be the same. You can embody both energies. Just because you're a female doesn't mean you can't embody a more masculine energy. But in this case, it's a Queen energy, and she will speak her mind very freely, and it's a very good intellectual energy to have in your future energy. So if there's something that, like I said, that's not working for you, even if it's regard to this passionate pursuit or this passionate thing that's going on, you will cut it out.
Mhm.
So people will look for you for advice. Like I said, it's a very intellectually strong card.
Mhm.
It's in your future. So an energy that could be hindering your journey right now is the Four of Cups. And you can basically see what that energy is. It's like, it's an energy of, it's kind of like a petulant child energy. It's like, so you just have to be very cautious of this energy when it starts to creep up. And that happens a lot for Leos because, like we talked about earlier, Leos are usually very confident. They like to be adored. But they can slip into this energy where they're not seeing all the cups that are there. They're just seeing this one that's being withheld from them, or whatever, for whatever reason.
Mhm.
And so, if you get into that kind of energy where you feel sorry for yourself, or you're a victim energy, or you're just like, this is the hand of God. And they're trying to offer you a cup, and cups are emotion, cups are love, cups are all the good feels. And if you're rejecting it because you don't think it's what it was supposed to be, or it's not what you wanted it to be, or whatever, then you're missing out on all these other cups that are sitting there. You're not even looking at them.
Mhm.
It's almost like not counting your blessings kind of card.
Mhm.
So that's the energy that will hinder your current journey if you're not careful. So you just need to be very careful and recognize that when you start to feel that creeping up, because it's not going to help you at all. It's hindering. So this is very interesting, and I'm not sure how to take this, because it's a wand energy again. It's the fire in our belly energy. It's the things that excites us, but it's helping you, but it's in the reverse. So this is a card when it's in the upright. It's the 1111 card. It's like you can see this couple happily ever after, and all the bright yellow positivity in this card, and I'm just like, why would this be helping you in the reverse? That's a stumper. This energy is helping you in the reverse. So I think what this means to me is that it's a standalone, it's a courageous, it's an inner integrity, you don't need this to continue on your journey of self-improvement. It's just a very independent energy for you that's helping you. You don't need to yes, it's great you have Chet and you have this coupledom, but you are your own person. And especially in light of this card, your first card that came out, I really feel like these are all linked to that somehow, like this healing and this who you are becoming, and in this later stage of your life. You're finding your voice, and you are not afraid to use your voice. And I think that's just why this is in the reverse, but it's helping you energy, is because it's about you. It's not about a coupledom. It's not about other people. It's about you celebrating you And that's important that you do that you take time to celebrate you. You're a very loving person. You like to give others of yourself, but it's important that you focus on yourself too. Okay, so this is your first oracle card that you chose. There'll be 2 more decks. And we'll see what your messages are from beyond, which is your spiritual guides, guardian angels, sometimes deceased relatives, or your higher power will be delivering these messages for you. And you can jump in anytime if you have a question. I'm just so used to
So is this about Chet
I'm
and
so
I?
used to not being.
No, that's okay. Is this about Chet and I? Like the
Could be.
couples thing?
I don't feel
Does
that.
it necessarily, or
No, because this is helping. This is an
Uh-huh.
energy that's helping you. And if it was this way, I would say
Mhm.
yes. It's about you and Chet. Like it's important for you to lean on Chet because this is an energy that's positive for as couples.
Mhm.
But it's not. It's this way. So it's telling me you need to lean less on and more on yourself. It's more about you.
Uh-huh.
That's what I feel from it.
If this was turned up for a single person,
Mm-hmm.
what would it indicate? If
I would
for a
indicate
single
that there's an
person?
energy of a couple
Uh-huh.
that's helping you currently on your journey.
Oh, okay.
That being a couple with this person is what's really helping you and grounding you in this journey and exciting you.
Okay.
But that's not
So
going
this
on.
could
This
be
is
like
you.
okay. Alrighty.
There's no couple in this.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's reversed.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, if you were a person that was struggling in your relationship, like we're having struggles, I would take that to mean not that this relationship was going to end, but that you need to concentrate on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's what I'm getting from that, and not so much on the other person.
Mm-hmm.
You're your own individual
Okay.
self. Okay. Envy. She looks spooky. It's a number 20 card. I want you to choose 2 more oracle cards. And this card just is reminding me of this. I don't know why, but we'll read it,
Okay.
obviously, and see what it means. I don't think you are an envious person, so I don't know why that came out, but we'll see what the message is. And I need my book, too.
I'm going to go with, because it's seashells,
Yeah, that's my
and
favorite
we're
oracle
going to
card.
Hawaii,
Love it.
and I'm struggling between this spirit guide and the map. I'm going to go for that.
Okay.
I'm going to think too hard about it.
Nope.
Ooh, the universal love cards.
Good too, but my hand went to that one, so.
Okay. And that's where it was supposed to go. This was my first oracle deck that I ever got.
Oh, really?
So I almost always use it. Since you had a question, I did bring a clarifying deck out. Since you had a question
Oh,
about
okay.
that, I'm going to clarify that for you. I
Okay.
forgot I brought that up here. I'm like, I should probably just clarify that. Just to see if what I was feeling
Uh-huh.
about that card is accurate, like it's about you. So I can get another card to kind of help me. Let me get this out first, though. Ew. Jeez.
So do you shuffle until it feels good, or there's a certain number of times you shuffle the cards?
Just until I don't. I don't know. It's usually only a couple times though. And I don't know why I do 3 piles. I just always have because I usually always take. But sometimes there are some times when I take that and that ends up being the top. I don't know. But almost always it's the second pile. Here and now. I love that. Future, past, future, past. And an egg is all about rebirth. That reminds me of, your this card and this card.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 32. I like seeing the numbers too because they might mean something. A 20, 32. Okay, so before I get your other oracle card, I'm going to clarify that card. This is a widow deck. It's easier to shuffle with their little cards. They're all pink, which I love. But the tarot cards. My God. Let me see if one just flies out.
Yeah, what if one fell out on the floor while you were shuffling? Is that the card then?
Mm-hmm. I'll do this for a little bit, and if it doesn't work, I'll do the. Oh my god. I'm gonna take it. The moon. There's something hidden. So, the moon, though, again, is all about self-exploration. If you look, it's so weird. You see, like, the dog and the wolf, and it's like they're competing. One's howling at the moon, and the dog's barking, and so there's like there's the moon, but then there's the sun behind it. It's all about opposites. And then there's this lobster here, and the lobster is very interesting because it requires a vulnerability. So I don't know how much you know about a lobster, but the lobster lives deep in the water, and when it outgrows its shell, it's not like it has a shell, like it sheds its shell.
Mm-hmm.
So until it grows another one, it's just without a shell. It's just totally vulnerable in the ocean. But that's the only way it can grow is through vulnerability. It has to lose its shell that protects it, and it has to be able to do that and survive until it grows its new shell. So that could be a message for you. But again, it's still it's about you card.
Mm-hmm.
There's something there's opposing energy for you, and it's hidden. It's deep. You got to go deep to find out the answer to this, and you have to be very vulnerable. It's going to require a lot of vulnerability, which is hard for a lot of people to do. That's why sometimes they just never get there, and they just muddle around in whatever issues they're having. But yeah,
and this is a moon.
it's the moon. It's the moon card. The moon.
Oh,
The
the
sun is peeking out behind the moon. Again, opposite.
Oh, okay.
It's the moon.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Let me show you it in the color. You see it in color. It's a little bit easier to distinguish all the things that are happening in the card. Let me find the main card.
So you focused on the lobster and
Yeah.
what the lobster means. What do the two dogs?
It's not. One's a wolf and one's a dog.
Yeah.
It's opposing. They're opposing energies.
Okay.
Just like the sun and the moon. Oh, there it is.
And it looks like the lobster is coming out of the water.
Right. It's coming out, but you have to go into the water in order to. Let me see what. Hold up.
And do these two towers mean anything?
Yes, I mean there's a lot of, not symbolic. What is the word I'm looking for? There's a lot.
Symmetry?
No, not symmetry. Well, symbolism. There's a lot of symbolism in tarot cards. So what I do, or what most readers do, is you have to gravitate towards the one you're feeling. I mean, you can't. If I explained everything to you on here, you'd be like, "Well, which one is it? Which one do you feel?" And I'm like, I don't know. All I can tell you is
felt the lobster. Then
I felt the lobster, and I felt the opposing energies.
Okay. Alrighty.
There's probably a lot. Like if you wanted to Google the moon in tarot and all that it means, maybe there's something that I'm not feeling that resonates with you, and you're like, oh, that's why that card came out. You can totally do that. Yeah, but that's what it looks like in color, not just pink.
All right.
Yeah. And I encourage you to do that because clearly there may be something that just because I felt one way, I mean, you could be blocking something from me that you're not intentionally blocking, but I don't know.
Yeah, it could be because I'm focusing on one thing that I want to know, so I might not be opening up.
Did I pull this card out already? I did. The 32. Which word am I missing? Oh my god, I gotta pay attention. I'm gonna run a red light again. Okay, I haven't pulled this card yet. I just got that this oracle card, and I'm gonna get this one, and then we're gonna read about them. And that's why I read the complete message from the oracle message, because these I don't interpret. Some people do. Some readers do. They like to interpret them. I like to read exactly what it means, because I want you to get the full message. Because I don't even believe that these are coming from me. I believe that these are coming from somewhere else. Yep. All right, that one. It's up their pile. The Ghostlands. Number 17. There's a clock on there. 2 doors. Oh, 17. That'll be interesting. Alright, let's get down to business and see what everything means. The first one was envy. That one I'm so curious about because I'm like, what is happening there? 20. It's called lack and dissatisfaction. That's what it represents. And it isn't upright. I forgot to say that. This card and this deck, this deck and this deck, they're like tarot cards where they can come out upright and reversed, and there's a message for either or. This one is just always going to be one message.
Okay.
But that was in the upright. It says, this card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores, I told you it reminded me of this, but she ignores and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. I feel like you do that. So unless you just hide it really well, or maybe they just really want you to guard against it because it's something that's going to come up for you. I don't know why this came up.
Could it be about somebody in my life?
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily have to be about me.
No, this can be. It's just, it's going to bring up these feelings for you, or are you saying somebody else feels this?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, it could be about
That
somebody
could be.
else.
Okay.
And it's somebody close, because otherwise it wouldn't have shown up in your reading. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now it's the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the appreciation card in your spread, it's not. This message is doubly important. Now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With this shift, all things change. This is what we were talking about this morning when I told you about my job situation. It starts with you. It starts with the person. If you want change, you got to start from the inside and change how you perceive things and change how you are, and then the things around you change. It's incredible, and it's hard for people to realize that because they're like, oh no, that fucking person needs to change, or that shit needs to change, or that job needs to change. It's not me. So they never get to that point. But as soon as, if you can change yourself, the other things change. It's incredible. So, yeah. And that totally can be, but it'd have to be Chet. It would have to be somebody very close, or one of your kids. It'd have to be somebody very, very close to you in order for that to be in your card reading. Okay. Which one did I draw secondly? This one. And that's 32. It's here and now. 32. 55. 33. Okay, 32. Essential meaning is being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. It's kind of along the same lines of what that other card was. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present, because I think you did all that, and that's maybe why that card came out. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has potential for you to create miracles in your life. So along with that, there's either a relationship message, a prosperity message, or a protection message. Which do you want?
Review those for me again, because I wasn't prepared.
A relationship message, a prosperity message, or a protection message?
Relationship.
Okay. It says it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone, and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self,
Mhm.
you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. It's not about turning to another person. Stop turning to another person for
Mhm.
your needs.
Okay.
It's about you.
Okay.
That's what that message was, loud and clear. What are we doing here? 17. And that did come out in the upright too. So, Ghostlands. Okay. And you can take pictures of any of these messages too so that you can read them
Perfect. Yeah.
when you're at home,
Yeah.
whatever. So this is, you can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future. Okay, you have the same cards. What is happening here? I think there's a message you need to hear. Imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. What is
Okay.
happening? Are you
Yeah.
trying to live in the past? Are you trying to think that the future or it's better? Or
I'm-
there's something happening.
Yeah, I'll let you know afterwards.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing. For rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there. Yet, you can take measured steps toward a goal or a dream. These steps are important now. Same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see.
And that's the travel one?
Yeah.
The map. I had a map.
Mhm.
Yes.
Ghostlands. You can take pictures.
I was hoping that I would connect with my grandma Moffat.
Oh, well, that could be a message from her.
It could be, but that's not where I was coming from right now. Maybe
Oh.
Grandma's telling me here and now.
Yes.
Don't live in the past.
This
Maybe
is
she's
totally
telling me
messages
that.
from our spirit guides, guardian angels, deceased
Mhm.
relatives. That's what these are.
Yeah.
And these cards come out because that's what the message that you
Yeah.
need to hear. And it's
But
weird that
when-
they're all basically the same
Yeah.
message.
I was hoping for answers from Grandma and like that happened in the
Oh.
past, but
Well,
it's I chose this because we're going to Hawaii.
Yes.
And what actually was coming to mind when I heard that is that I've been wistful about, I'm an empty nester and I've been wistful about the past.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been thinking about Evelyn's future and Tommy and like
Yes.
changes in the family. But it's her and me now in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I'm to focus in the here and now.
Now. Mm-hmm.
And when maybe
And enjoy
we
that.
have moments together, maybe we can talk about childhood or the past
Yes.
or in the future, I think. But
In a
like,
wistful
just-
way, not in
yeah.
a longing way.
Yeah.
But in a
Yeah.
lighthearted, wistful way.
Yes.
Yes.
Being excited about the future.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Envy. I'm not typically an envious person.
Mm.
That doesn't mean I can't feel envy, but when I
Mhm.
do feel it, I count my blessings and
Good.
I ask God to show me like
Yes.
happiness. That could be me in that I feel a little bit of envy that my mom has a close relationship with my sister and those granddaughters, and I wish that she had hosted my kids more when they were growing up.
Mhm. Yeah.
Envy could also be that I see how Evelyn is with Tommy's family, and I really want that in our
Yeah.
family. We just don't have 4 kids, and we don't have like the
Yeah.
excitement of weddings on the horizon. And
Right.
but I'm also very happy that she has a great family that loves her and welcomes her, and she's going to have a wonderful relationship with her mother-in-law.
Yes.
I also think that that maybe that's my mom, because my mom is envious and she assumes that other people are envious too
Mm-hmm.
and jealous. So
Yeah.
that I'm like, that's why I'm like, could that be somebody else? But I was doing self-reflection,
Mm-hmm.
This is like when I journaled and I took a year to reread all my journals, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a pattern. I'm praying to God about my mom all the time. Am I going to get this resolved? And I just recently asked God, like, how do I know, like, if I've forgiven a person? Like, I know the Bible says like 70 times, 7 times, but I'm like, is this going to keep coming up on me? Like, I just want to let it go. Is it in the past? Can I move on? I was asking God this.
Mm-hmm.
And how do I know I've gotten to a space where that's just the way it is? I'm not going to have the relationship that I want with my mom. And I found my voice, and I've stood up for myself and been like,
That's going to happen again too in your future energy. You're
Yeah.
going to use it, and it's
Mhm.
interesting that that's swords and these are swords, and this is you putting that pain of your child. Everything's in the past. It's upside down. It's in
Yeah.
reverse, and then you're going to utilize all the healing you've done. It's right here, and you've got the power if you want to use it to be like, fuck that, or it's fine. We can,
Yeah.
we can discuss things. We're adults,
Mhm.
whatever. But it's not going to bother you anymore because you know that you can set boundaries and you can just cut it off like a dead arm if you need
Yeah.
to.
And in my work too.
Yes.
I found that I've found my voice and like,
Mhm.
no, I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm strong there. This kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, what is this? My, Chet? Is this my mom? Is
No.
this, about me?
It's about
like,
you. That's what I
so
thought.
this is why
Self.
I'm like, what was my thing in the?
Vulnerability.
This could be that we've moved to Central City and Chet has his.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he grew up.
His support.
That's his support. I don't
support
have
system. Mm-hmm.
friends there. I'm seeking friends.
Right.
I'm still trying to seek my way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not necessarily like wanting to hang out at the Legion or do
Right.
do that. And Chet's got his golf and stuff, and I'm looking for a spot. Haven't really found it yet. So I need to come out away from Chet
Okay.
rather than accepting like
Yeah.
his group, like
Don't
and
mold.
Dick.
Yeah.
Like I've been there. I
Yeah.
feel safe here. I think I'm ready to like
Branch out
branch out.
and find
And-
your
Yeah.
find your people there
Yeah.
because they're there.
Yeah, they're there.
You just
I
haven't
just
found
need
them.
to. I just haven't found them because I'm like been.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
under
you
the
work in a
shelter.
different city,
Yeah.
and then when you're home, you want to spend time with your husband, obviously. But yeah, you
Yeah.
will.
And our relationship has changed
Mm-hmm.
a lot, But what you said about focusing, like,
More attention on yourself than on him.
or just here and now with Chet right now, and not be like,
Yes.
this is what we used to have, or oh my God,
Right.
what's this future going to be like if he continues down this path?
Yes.
I just have to focus on our love
Now.
right now, in this day, in this moment. Otherwise, my feelings of, because he deals with
Yes.
alcoholism and it's coming up again,
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
so
One day at a
Yes.
time, and that's like a big alcohol
yeah.
mantra is one day at a time.
Yeah,
So-
yeah,
and
and
that's-
me too. Like I'm a
Yes.
drinker now. Like I've become a bona fide drinker in Central City because that seems like what people do,
Isn't that sad though? when you
and
think
it
about
is a little bit sad. And so I'm like enabling him. I can have a couple drinks and be okay.
Yeah.
Now a couple drinks a night, every night, that would
That's
probably
an
constitute
issue.
somebody that
It's
has
an issue,
an
especially if
issue.
you have to do it. If you can't just not do it.
Yeah, I'm like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I get his struggle. I get his
'Cause it's a
struggle because
disease.
I'm struggling with that. But I'm also
Yes.
like, you know what? I did this whole abstinence to offset his drinking. Well,
Right.
screw that. If
Right.
I want to have a drink,
You should be able to and
I
not feel
should.
like, oh my God, I have to set an example for my husband.
yeah,
No, and maybe that's what that's more about.
Yeah.
You're not responsible for him.
yeah.
You can support him and you can love him and you can,
Mhm.
if you see him going down that, you can say, hey, this doesn't look good or this might happen
Mhm.
if this continues. But you're not responsible for him. That's
Mhm.
that's on him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like in this, I could. My thoughts on this was at Christmas time. I was at a super low because I was building up to this wonderful Christmas, and then I got sick, and I isolated myself.
Nothing panned out like you thought it was
Yeah,
going
nothing panned out like I thought it was going to. And
very disappointed.
Chet and the kids, they went to Green Bay, which I knew that was a planned thing.
Mm-hmm.
To see a football game, and they flew out there in our airplane, and I was feeling better, and I'm like, okay, when they get back, we'll do this and this and this. And no, they got back and they packed up and they left, and I'm like, I was just
What
in the
about
doldrums.
me?
I was
Yeah.
not.
And isn't that interesting that
Yeah.
you felt that way? And then there's 3 cups.
Yeah. Oh.
Chet,
Yeah. Jack,
and-
Evelyn, and Tommy.
Well, Tommy doesn't have.
Yeah.
You're 3 cups.
Yeah. And I kept asking for blessings. I'm like, God, you blessed me with so much. This is wonderful. It sucks that I was sick,
Yeah.
but I couldn't get out of it. And so, like
You're in a
in
funk.
end of January, February, I finally I'm just tired of this. I know where I've been, and I know how to get out of it. And
Mm-hmm.
I've fallen this far, and I need some.
Self-realization
Yeah.
truly does help turn things around, but it has to start.
Yeah,
If you realize
but I
that.
got an antidepressant too.
Oh well, good. You can do
So-
that too. But
So
self-realization
that's
is
what was
goes a long
going through
way.
my head, and that, like, yes, I was feeling that at Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
And I became more, yes, I got on Lexapro, but I started doing my gratitude journal and counting my blessings and praying,
Yeah.
getting back into my prayer life and starting it off with gratitude and
Good.
thanking God for
Things that
everything.
make you feel better.
So,
That's perfect.
Yeah. And what
So
was
we did
this?
for you?
Oh, yeah.
That was a ghost land.
Yeah. And yeah, so everything was.
20.
And maybe Grandma Moffat, she didn't come back and talk to me or anything.
Personally,
But
I'm not a
personally-
I'm not a
and you're
psychic
not a-
medium,
That's right, but
so I'm not a channeler of the
But
dead. But they can present
whatever
themselves
I
in other ways.
had, is saying let go of the past, right?
Yes,
And
all
live in
3
the here.
cards,
Yeah,
and stay in the present.
right.
There's pictures if you want to take
Okay.
a picture of them, and then you can shut the camera off too.